are here with Fae Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in to another soap making video. Today's soap is very random. I don't even know what I'm going to call it. I'll get into the explanation in a little bit, but I'm going to get started here. I've got my oils that are melted down and left at room temperature. There's also goat milk powder in here and kaolin clay. I've got my lye solution, sodium hydroxide lye, distilled water with a little bit of tussa silk and sodium lactate. These are all wonderful additives for soap, but I typically add them in for each and every single batch of my soap. So let's get these two combined and mixed. So I thought I had made this soap before and not recorded it, like I hadn't made a video for it. And I just went and looked it up because I had convinced myself that. Come to find out, I did make a video for this. So I'm remaking a soap that I did in the past, pretty much. And I wanted to make it so that it was the larger bars, and I just loved it so much. It's making a comeback. So I made this soap, and I think I called it Summer Solstice back in February of 2020. So it's almost 2 years ago that I made this soap. So we're just gonna do a little repeat because apparently I forgot that I'd already done this one for you guys 2 years ago. Doesn't count. Alright, I split it up into 3 containers. We want this to look like the night sky and the day sky. I need a spoon. Okay. Oh, whoops, I'm a mess today. I'm glad I looked though, that before I, started saying things and they weren't real. They weren't true because my brain, what's my excuse? Alright, we ended up doing this bowl as the day sky with some clouds. So this is Electric Blue by Nurture Soap. I'm going to add a little bit of titanium dioxide to that, tone it down just a little bit. And then into the other bowl I have got some dark navy blue, also by Nurture. It's my favorite like nighttime blue. So add that in. I'm going to work in slanted layers. It's pretty much the same soap, but I am changing it up just a tiny little bit with like the fragrance and probably the top. It's new to me apparently. Alright, we are going to start with, I believe, the night sky first. Let's pull that over here, make sure that gets nice and dark. So I'm going to add some white soapy shreds to this, and I have also dusted them in a little bit of like sparkly mica. Fragrance is called Desert Mariposa Lily, and it is by Nature's Garden. It's one of their bargain fragrances, so they pretty much buy it in bulk and then they sell it at a discount. And it's one of those random fragrances that I thought I should have laying around. Just because if you want to make a soap one day and you have plans for all the fragrances on your shelf, it's nice to just have a big random bottle laying around that kind of can go into anything. So I'm going to get that mix in. I'm going to throw in my soapy shreds and get them a little bit smaller. And then I have some moon embeds. I'll pour this up at an angle, and then I'll mix up the sky part and put my sun column embeds in there. Oh no! That one totally got messed up. I could see that dark blue rising to the top, and it's because I didn't listen to myself. I was like, yeah, you should use a spatula, and I went, nah, it's okay. It's hardened up enough. I just didn't want my little white, like in the pot swirl, to mix too much, and I should have listened to myself, because instead now, like the top and bottom are all mixed together. So good job, Tiara. All right, let's continue pouring this in here. Boo! I'm so mad at myself. Hopefully it's not that bad. Darn it. So I didn't pour all of my white into my blue, just so that I can drizzle it on top for a little design. And I think I'm gonna add maybe some glitter, maybe some sprinkles. I think I did that last time. Think about this. As usual, this is all typical Tiara style, you know, don't listen to myself and kind of do things last minute as far as planning the entirety of the soap. Usually I have like an idea of what I want to do, even though I've made this soap before. It's all good. Let me think about this. Alright, so I've got some Galaxy biodegradable glitter from Eco Glimmer that I'll stick on top of there. I don't know if you guys can see how sparkly that is. I love it. Some gold sprinkle stars, and these are gold bursting beads from Brambleberry. I think that's what I'm going to put on top of this, starting with the stars. So, I didn't tell you the notes that were in this fragrance. It's pretty detailed and complex. It is starfruit, raspberry, orange, mariposa, lily, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, eucalyptus, Siberian fir, precious woods, and musk. And I'm trying to get these on every bar, but I think I just messed that one up. It is a very fruity smelling soap to me, with a little bit of floral to it, and it's a shame that, you know, it's not something they carry year round, because it was very, very, very well behaved. And I'm glad I bought a big bottle of it, so you guys will probably see it in a soap again. This soap I wanted to do, it popped up either on my Instagram or I was searching through old Etsy listings, I don't remember. But I saw it pop up and I was like, yeah, I think I need to make that soap and record it this time. Well, I mean, I'm glad I made it again. And then I went over one of my friend's house, who she is like my biggest soap buyer. She's #1 as far as how many bars of soaps that she buys. I think she has a collection in a cabinet that every time I go over there, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that soap. You're just not using that? Because she buys it in like bulk. She buys so much of it. And I went over her house, and on her bathroom sink was this soap that I had made 2 years ago. And she pulled it out as that was going to be the next soap that she was going to use. And it looked perfect, like brand new, and I had forgotten all about it. So I was like, yeah, that's definitely a sign that I need to make the soap again. She's so funny. She's like, I need to come over and go shopping. I'm like, don't you have like enough soap? It's not like she was really giving it away to anyone, gifting it or anything. She just likes my soap that much, and that's all she uses. And she'll have like a few bars out in her shower at all times. She's so funny. Alright, let's get some of this Galaxy biodegradable glitter on here. It's got little stars in it. It's very hollow looking. It's so pretty. And then I'll give this a light spray with rubbing alcohol, and that is the top of the soap. It's sort of simple, and I kind of like it. And rubbing alcohol. So yeah, we'll let this sit for 24 hours, and then I'll come back and cut it. Show you guys what the inside looks like. And I guess I'm gonna have to cut both loaves for you so I can show you the one that I messed up and the one that I hopefully didn't mess up. Kind of mad at myself, but it's fine. Alright, the end. You guys, I'm totally failing at everything right now. I didn't put the embeds. Oh, poop. And then I think I flipped it so I don't know which side the moon is on because it's supposed to be the, oh my god. Ah, this is not starting off to be the greatest year. Okay, let me see if I can get these stars off. Oh my god. I cannot believe I did that. I cannot believe it. I went to go clean up and I looked over and there were the sun embeds staring me straight in the face, and I forgot to add, but I think I saved it. I don't know about the inside because I know I had switched these around and the moon was going on one side and the sun was supposed to be on the opposite, so one of these, if not both of these, aren't entirely the way I wanted them to look. I cannot believe I did that. It's alright. We're changing this soap up as we go. So I gotta stick some more stars on this side. So this will be the pretty decorated side and that'll be the texture side, and I'm going with it. Alright. A mess. I am just going to walk away from this soap now. It's probably like the second soap for January that I've messed up. I've not messed them up. It was just a little chaotic. It's fine. Alright, I'll bring you guys back when I gotta cut this. So I still have not replaced, well, I still have not bugged Brad to replace the strings on my multi-bar cutter. I broke a whole bunch more. I don't know if it's me or if it's the cutter, but I did. And I prefer to use the single bar cutter for this anyway because I need to be careful about both of those melt and pour embeds on the inside. So let's take a look. Here is the loaf that I didn't break the fall of the batter and it messed up my angled line. It's fine. I'm not gonna cry about it. I did put that sun embed on the same side of the moon. The plan was to do opposites like I had originally done. And I mean, I did it on both bars. I put it on the wrong side, so at least I'm consistent. Come on, camera, this is awful. But I'm happy with this soap. It smells really good. I love the colors. I still love the design. It's just that I kind of, sort of need to pay attention and listen to myself next time. Why is this not focusing? Soap will be the death of me. But I'm not too upset about that. It's kind of cool. It reminds me of like the ocean a little bit. So I'll show you the other loaf that I cut. It's a little more of a divide there. I didn't break my layer. So there's two different looks to this soap. It's fine. I still think it's gorgeous. So if you're interested in purchasing this, it will be available on January 28th. And who knows, 2 years from now, I might forget all, oh, look at that one. I got a little bit more design on this, but 2 years time, I'm thinking, you know, maybe I'll revisit the soap and try to make it again and nail what I had originally planned, but it's fine. I think it's still gorgeous. January 28th is the next shop update. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you are new to the channel and haven't done so already, and you want to see more fun soap making videos, you never know what's going to go wrong on this channel, but we make soap here. Hit that subscribe button. Join me for more adventures. If you have any questions or comments, leave them for me in the comment section down below. And until next time, I hope you guys have a very nice day. And I will smell you later.